Bruce Lee was dared hit me with everything by Tyson. His strike left Mike without breath. The challenge that changed everything. The Chinatown Fight Club gym was packed on that humid Hong Kong night. The air smelled of sweat, liniment, and tension. Bruce Lee, then 32, adjusted his wrist straps as he watched the makeshift ring in the center of the room. On the other side, Mike Tyson, still a 20-year-old prodigy, but already a force of nature, walked back and forth, his eyes fixed on the Jeet Kune Do master. "You're fast, Lee. But speed doesn't mean anything if you can't take a real punch." Tyson spat on the ground, defiant. "Hit me with everything you've got. Let's see if your dancing style can handle a man." The crowd murmured. Some laughed, others held their breath. Bruce didn't smile. He just tilted his head, as if evaluating a riddle. "You don't know what you're asking for, Mike. Then show me." The gong sounded. Tyson charged like a bull, his fists raised, his body swaying in short, explosive movements. Bruce slid to the side, avoiding the first cross by inches. The second blow grazed his chin, but he was no longer there. Pivoting on his heel, Bruce threw a side kick, Yak Chejai, that hit Tyson in the ribs with the precision of a blade. The impact echoed through the gym. Tyson grunted but didn't fall. He recovered quickly, throwing a left hook that Bruce blocked with his forearm, using the momentum of the punch to spin and deliver a 1-inch punch to Tyson's solar plexus. Air escaped the young fighter's lungs as if someone had opened a valve. He staggered, his knees weakening, but he remained standing. Was that all?" Tyson gasped, spitting out blood. Bruce didn't respond. Instead, he took a step back, eyes half closed. There was something wrong. Tyson wasn't just resistant, he was waiting for more. As if he knew that wasn't the real attack. And then Bruce understood. Tyson didn't just want a punch. He wanted to prove that brute force could overcome technique. And, more than that, he wanted to humiliate the man many considered invincible. It wasn't a challenge. It was a trap. Tyson smiled, his teeth stained red. "You hold it, Lee. Like everyone else." Bruce felt the weight of those words. It wasn't just a physical duel. It was a battle of philosophies. Tyson represented pure strength, animal instinct. Bruce, the precision, the economy of movement. And now, the world watched to see which of the two would prevail. The Jeet Kune Do master took a deep breath. "I couldn't back down. Not now." Tyson advanced again, this time with an uppercut that Bruce dodged by leaning back, like a snake avoiding the attack. But instead of counterattacking, Bruce let Tyson get closer, allowing the young fighter to grab him around the waist. It was a deliberate error. "I got you." Tyson growled, trying to lift Bruce up for a throw. It was then that Bruce acted. With one fluid movement, he rotated his hips, using Tyson's own strength against him. A perfect hip throw, Tai Otoshi, and Tyson's body was thrown over his shoulder, landing with a thud on the mat. The crowd exploded into screams. But Tyson didn't stay down. He rolled to the side, jumping to his feet, his eyes burning with anger. "This isn't a fight. It's a trick." Bruce didn't move. Fighting is efficiency. "You want strength? I'll show you strength." And then, for the first time that night, Bruce ran toward Tyson. It was not a calculated attack. It was pure fury, channeled into movement. A direct punch, a jab, that Tyson blocked, but the second blow, a right cross, hit his chin squarely. Tyson staggered, but before he could recover, Bruce spun and threw a roundhouse kick, Dalio Chejai, that connected with his temple. The impact was brutal. Tyson fell to his knees, arms hanging at his sides. He tried to stand up, but his legs wouldn't respond. The world was spinning. When he finally managed to focus, Bruce was standing in front of him, offering his hand. "You're strong, Mike. But uncontrolled force is just violence." Tyson hesitated, but accepted the help. When he stood up, he wiped the blood from his lip and looked at Bruce with something that was no longer challenge, it was respect. "I'll still break you one day." Bruce smiled. "I'll be waiting." The gym erupted in applause. But neither man smiled. They knew this was not the end. It was just the beginning of something bigger. And, somewhere in the shadows, a man in a white suit watched everything, writing down every detail in a leather notebook. His name was Don King. And he already had a plan.